Today you are going to learn about the data mining term in the computer fundamentals and information system. What is a data mining? It is the extraction of previously unknown, valid, novel, and understandable information or patterns from data in repositories or sources. Sources like databases, text files, social networks, computer simulations. The information obtained should be such that it can be used in any organizations, enterprises for business making. So, data mining is one of the most useful techniques that help entrepreneurs, researchers, and individuals to extract valuable information from huge sets of data. It is also called as knowledge discovery in database. Are you understanding? Whenever there is a huge set of data or huge collection of data, large collection of data, so you have to find out the valuable information or the valid or the relevant information from that collection of data. You have to extract those things with the help of some entrepreneurs, research and individuals. So this technique is considered as a data mining. In the knowledge discovery process includes data cleaning, data integration, data selection, data transformation, data mining, and pattern evaluation. So our data mining includes all the topics of data mining such as application, data mining versus machine learning, etc. So this is the process of extracting information to identify patterns, trends, and useful data that would allow the business to take the data driven decisions from the huge set of data. It's called data mining. So what does its goal? It basically helps for the decision making um, while extracting the useful data from the collection of the data. In other words, we can say that data mining is the process of investing hidden patterns of information to various perspectives for categorization into useful data, which is collected and assembled in particular areas such as data warehouses, efficient analysis, data mining algorithms, which helps in decision making and other requirement to eventually cost cutting and generating revenue. So, data mining is also considered as the act of automatically searching for large stores of information to find the new trends and the patterns that go beyond simple analysis procedures. Data mining utilizes complex mathematical algorithms for data segments and evaluates the probability of future events. Data mining is also considered as a KDT. It is the process which is used by organizations to extract specific data from huge databases to solve the business problems. Basically, or primarily, it turns raw data into useful information. Or we can say that data mining is similar to the data sciences carried out by a person in a specific situation or on a particular data set with an objective. Or this process includes various type of services such as text mining, web mining, audio video mining, pictorial data mining, social media mining. It is done through the softwares, that is simple or highly specific. By outsourcing data mining, all the work can be done faster with low operation cost. Specialized firms can also use these technologies to collect data and is possible to locate manually. There are tons of information available on various platforms, but very little knowledge is accessible. So, the biggest challenge is to analyze the data to extract important information that can be used to solve a problem or for company development. So there are the more powerful instruments and techniques were available to mine a data and find insight for it. So basically you can understand there are the various sources from where you can mine the data, like databases, text files, social networks, and computer simulations. And at the end we can say that it is a process of extracting the relevant, the valid, the understandable information or patterns from the huge collection of the data. Why we need a data mining? As we all know, there are the lots of data is being collected within the organization, such as banks on e-commerce based stores, and it is a stored warehouse store. So we need to explore the data and find the possible solutions to known problems may arise. These solutions may be in form of pattern based on previous data. In this case, the knowledge obtained may enhance good decision making in organization, and hence why data mining is needed. Whenever there are the problems arise, there are the situation arise, and we need to find out some of the solutions, so we can find out from solution from the relevant data, and this will increase our knowledge based expert systems, which enhance our decision making power, so which helps the organization to achieve the particular goal in a very effective and a efficient manner. Here are some of the applications of data mining. You can see the industries, the finance, the insurance, the telecommunications, the transportations, the consumer goods, the scientific reasons and applications such as credit card analysis, claims and frauds analysis, call record analysis, logistic management, promotion analysis, image, video, speech. Data mining in healthcare. Data mining in healthcare has excellent potential to improve the health systems. It uses data and analytics for better insights and to identify best practices that will enhance healthcare services and reduce cost. Analysts use data mining approaches such as machine learning, multidimensional database, data visualization, soft computing, and statistics. Data mining can be used to forecast patients in each category. The procedures ensure that the patients get intensive care at the right place and at the right time. So, data mining also enables healthcare issues to recognize fraud and abuse. Data mining in market basket analysis. Market basket analysis is a modeling method based on a hypothesis. If you buy a specific group of products, then you are more likely to buy another group of products. This technique may enable the retailer to understand the purchase behavior of a buyer. This data may assist the retailer in understanding the requirements of the buyer and altering the store's layout accordingly. Using a different analytical comparisons of result between various stores, between customers in different demographic groups can be done. So, data mining is very helpful while doing a market basket analysis. Data mining in education. Education data mining is a newly emerging field concerned with developing techniques that explore knowledge from the data generated from educational environments. Educational data mining objectives are recognized as affirming students' future learning behavior, their impact, the studying the impact of educational support and promoting learning sciences. An organization can use data mining to make precise decisions and also to predict the result of the student. With the result, the institution can concentrate on what to teach and how to teach. Data mining, that's why helpful in the education area also. Data mining in manufacturing engineering. Knowledge is the best asset possessed by a manufacturing company. Data mining tools can be beneficial to find patterns in a complex manufacturing process. It can be used in system level designing to obtain the relationships between product architecture, product portfolio, and data needs to the customers. It can also be used to forecast the product development period, cost, and expectations among the other tasks. So, in the manufacturing engineering, data mining gives us lots of help. Data mining in CRM, customer relationship management, is all about holding the customers and obtaining the customers, and also enhancing customer loyalty and implementing customer oriented strategies. So data mining is used to get a decent relationship with the customer, and a business organization needs to collect data and analyze the data. With data mining technologies, the collected data can be used for analytics. Data mining is also used in the fraud detection. Billions of dollars are lost to action of frauds. Traditional methods of fraud detection are a little bit consuming and sophisticated. Data mining provides a meaningful patterns and turning data into information. An ideal fraud detection system should protect the data of all users. Supervised methods consist of a collection of sample records, and these records are classified as fraudulent or non fraudulent. A model is constructed using these data, and the technique is made to identify whether the document is fraudulent or not. Data mining in lie detection. Apprehending a criminal is not a big deal, but bringing out the truth from him is a very challenging task. Law enforcement may use data mining techniques to investigate offenses, monitor suspected terrorist communications, etc. These technique includes text mining also, and it seeks meaningful patterns in data, which is usually unstructured text. The information collected from the previous investigation is compared, and a model for lie detection is constructed. Data mining in financial banking. The digitalization of the banking system is supposed to generate an enormous amount of data with every new transaction. The data mining technique can help bankers by solving business related problems in banking and finance, in identifying trends, casualties, and correlations in business information, and market cost that are not instantly evident to managers or executives because the data volume is too high or produced too rapidly on the screen by experts. The manager may find these data for better targeting, acquiring, retaining, segmenting, and maintain a profitable customer. So data mining are applied in those areas like transport, like telecommunication, and also there are some other technically we can say that data mining is a computational process of analyzing data from different perspectives, dimensions, angles, and categorizing, summarizing into a meaningful information. It provides competitive advantage in knowledge economy. Like scientific analysis is any other application also where scientific simulations are generating bulks of data every day. This includes data collected from nuclear laboratories, data about human psychology. The data mining techniques are capable to analyze these data. Now we can capture and store more new data faster than we can analyze the old data already accumulated. For example, like medical decision support, classification of astronomical objects, bioinformatics, these are the terms where you can do the scientific analysis for by this data mining. Next is the application like intrusion detection. A network intrusion refers to an unauthorized activity on a digital network. Network intrusions often involve stealing of the valuable network resources. Data mining technique play a vital role in searching intrusion detection, network attacks, and anomalies. These techniques help in selecting and refining useful and relevant information from large data sets. So data mining technique helps in classify relevant data for intrusion detection system, or it generates alarms for the network traffic about the foreign invasions in the system. For example, like detect security violation, misuse detection, anomaly detection. These are the some examples of intrusion detection with the help of the data mining. Business transactions. Business transaction is the application where data mining is used. Every business industry is memorized for perpetuity. Such transactions are usually time related and can be inter-business deals or intra-business operations. The effective and in-time use of the data in a reasonable time frame for competitive decision making is definitely the most important problem to solve for businesses that struggle to survive in a highly competitive world. So data mining helps the business to analyze those transactions and identify marketing approaches and decision making. Example like direct mail targeting, stock trading, customer segmentations, churn predictions, one of the most popular big data use cases in business. So these are the areas or the examples of the business transactions. So data mining concepts are in use for sales and marketing to provide better customer services, and also risk assessment and fraud. In research, we can say that a data mining technique can perform predictions, classifications, clustering, associations, and grouping of data with perfection in the research area. Rules generated by data mining are unique to find the results. In most of the technical research in data mining, we create a training model and testing model. The training and testing model is a strategy to measure the precision of the proposed model. It is called is like test because we split the data into two sets, a training data sets and a testing data sets. A training data set is used to design the training model, whereas testing data set is used in the testing model. Example like IoT, इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स, साइबर सिक्योरिटी, ये एक तरीके की रिसर्च ही तो है. स्मार्ट फ्रेमिंग ऑफ आईओटी, web mining, decision support systems, information based clustering, classification of uncertain data. All these are the example of all the research in healthcare. So yes, these are the examples of data mining in the research area. Now we can also say that data mining can be done in the transportation. A diverse transportation company with a large direct sales force can apply data mining to identify the best prospectors for its services. A large consumer merchandise organization can apply information mining to improve its business cycle to retailers. Determine the distribution schedules among outlets, analyze loading platforms. Financial banking sector is also there where a data mining can be used. Example like credit card fraud detection, identify loyal customers, extraction of information related to the customer, determining credit card spending by customer groups. So all these are the areas or the applications where data mining is used. Now we can learn about the components of data mining. Knowledge discovery, a concrete information gleaned from known data, data you may not have known but which is supported by the recorded facts. Knowledge predictions, uses known data to forecast future trends, events, for example stock market predictions. तो एक तो हो गया knowledge discovery where you will find out the type of data which is used in the business, and knowledge prediction is the prediction where you will predict the data from the used data, predict the forecast or do the forecasting for future trends. Steps in data mining. First step is that data integration. This involves combining data residing in different sources and providing users with a unified or combined view of these data. First of all, you have to integrate all the data or the knowledge from the different sources, from the internal or the external sources. You have to capture the data. Second is the data selection. This is the process of determining the appropriate data type and source as well as suitable instruments to collect the data. Third, data cleaning. Data cleaning is the process of detecting and correcting corrupt or inaccurate records from a set, table, or a database, and refers to identifying incomplete, incorrect, inaccurate, or irrelevant part of data and replacing, modifying, or deleting the dirty data. So what you have to do is, in this step you have to clean the dirty, the modify or replaced the data from the incorrect, inaccurate, and irrelevant part of the data. Fourth is the data transformation. Data transformation converts a set of data values from the data format of a source data system into the data format of a destination data system. And fifth is the data mining. Here all the techniques are applied, all the tools, all the things are applied to extract the data or patterns of interest in which decision will be made. So this is the core part of the data mining steps. And sixth, pattern evaluation. In pattern evaluation, patterns are identified and analyzed based on given measures. So these are all the. And seven, knowledge presentation. This is the final phase in which the discovered knowledge is visually represented to the user. This phase uses understandable techniques to help users understand and interpret the data mining results. So overall, the data mining has these 7 steps where you will do, first of all you have to integrate the data, second you have to data capture, then third you have to data cleaning, and after that you find out the knowledge you have transforming the stored data, and that you have to extract the data from the collection of the data you are having from the knowledge based system, and then you have to evaluate those patterns that all the data according to the goal. And seventh, you are going to present your knowledge and your data interpretations. डेटा माइनिंग डायग्राम बेस्ड ऑन द नॉलेज डिस्कवरी इन डेटाबेस, ये आप देख सकते हो। इस तरीके से आपका डेटा है, आपका फिर टारगेट डेटा है, एंड देयर प्री प्रोसेस्ड डेटा, ट्रांसफॉर्म डेटा एंड सम पैटर्न्स, देन यू विल फाइंड अ नॉलेज। तो एक डेटा से कैसे एक रेलेवेंट कंटेंट, एक रेलेवेंट इंफॉर्मेशन आपको प्रोवाइड हो रही है आफ्टर डूइंग दिस सिलेक्शन, प्री प्रोसेसिंग, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, डेटा माइनिंग and evaluation, you will get the proper knowledge according to the goal. So this is the overall data mining diagram. You can see, you can go here with the 5 to 3 seconds. So let's start with the next term, that is advantage of data mining. Marketing or relating. Data mining helps marketing companies build models based on historical data to predict who will respond to the new market, company, etc. through the result. Markets will have an appropriate approach to selling profitable products to target customers. Appropriate production arrangements can be done based on marketing analysis, and in that way customers can buy products frequently. So first of all, the marketing and the retailing area become the advantage of data mining. Next is banking or finance. Data mining gives financial institutions information about loan information and credit reporting. By building a model from historical customers' data, the bank and the financial institution can determine good and bad loans. Moreover, data mining helps bank to detect fraudulent credit card transactions to protect credit cards owner. So basically in banking and finance, all the frauds, all the things we have taken can be identified by the data mining techniques or the tools. Manufacturing. Applying data mining in operational engineering, data manufacturers can detect faulty equipments and determine the optimal control parameters. In governments, data mining helps government agencies by digging and analyzing records of the financial transactions to build patterns that can detect money laundering or criminal activity. So the criminal activity is money laundering or the leakage of the information. So this data mining helps the government agencies to analyze those records which is related to the financial transaction. Here are some of the disadvantage of data mining, like privacy issue, the use of the internet with social networks, e-commerce, forums, blogs, etc. raise a lot of privacy concerns. People are afraid of their personal information is collected and used in an unethical way that potentially causes them trouble. So while using the data mining techniques, some of the privacy issues arise because some of the customers or some of the persons are not ready to share their personal information, so that it should be collected and used in an unethical way. Security issues. Businesses own information about their employees and customers, including social security numbers, birthdays, payrolls, etc. In case hackers access and steal the data of customers, so much personal information may lead to an unsafe environment, especially if the information obtained involves finances. So this is also become a very disadvantage of our data mining. Misuse of information. Information may be exploited by unethical people or businesses to take advantage of vulnerable people or discriminate against a group of people. So, data mining techniques are also inaccurate, meaning if inaccurate information is used for decision making, then it may cause serious consequences. So, what are the current research regarding the data mining is like supercomputer data mining? We can say the aim of this project is to produce a supercomputing data mining resource for use by which United Kingdom academic community, which utilizes a number of advanced machine learning and statistical algorithms, and the assemble machine approach will be used to exploit the large scale parallelism possible in supercomputing. The purpose is to embody it in the following objectives. First objective is that to develop a massively parallel approach for commonly used statistical and machine learning techniques for exploratory data analysis, to develop a massively parallel approach to the use of evolutionary computing techniques for feature creation and selection, to develop a massively parallel approach to the use of evolutionary computing techniques for data modeling, and to develop a massively parallel approach to the use of assemble machines for data modeling consisting of many well-known machine learning algorithms. And at last, we can say that an appropriate supercomputing infrastructure to support the use of such advanced machine learning techniques with the large data sets. So, here are the objectives of that research. Medical data mining. It is estimated that 150 million people have diabetes worldwide, and that this number may double by 2025. This is a no cure of diabetes. However, the condition can be managed and early treatment can minimize the complications described. So, a key factor in providing early treatment is to identify those most of at risk of complications at an early stage. So, data mining group of University of East Anglia has been working on this area for some time on a collaborative project with St Thomas Hospital, London. Since 1973 has stored patients' information in a computerized clinical record system. In their research, they identified factors that they were associated with early mortality. Current research and teaching on outcome in people with diabetes identifies cardiac risk factor as being the most likely indicators of early mortality. The data mining study occurred in parallel with the independent analysis of cohort of 1,000 patients with diabetes re-examined after 10 years. This analysis also identified peripheral neuropathy as the most important risk factor for premature death. time series, data mining, electricity usage patterns. This is a set to take place over the next decade and will result in over 27 million households being equipped with the intelligent metering systems that can monitor electricity consumptions in 15 minutes intervals and facilitate easy communication of data usage. Future results are also there in the data mining, that in future it is highly likely that data mining becomes the predictive analysis. Data mining applications that will enrich human life in various fields such as business, education, medical field, scientific field. Politics include like data mining in security and privacy preserving, for example recording of electronic communication like email logs, web logs have captured human processes. Challenges is minimal financial data, for example, investor use models of assets precise to gain bigger. Detecting ecosystem disturbance. So all these are the future research of the data mining. Distributed data mining algorithm are developed for association analysis such as parallel decision tree construction. Text mining, an example is the use of opinion or questionnaire mining where the objective is to obtain useful information. Image mining, an example is the classification of retinal image data and magnetic resonance imaging scan data to identify disorders. So at so the conclusion is that information extracted through data mining is valuable for different organization in different industries like health sector, logistics, marketing, financing, engineering. Through the business become information brokers, we can say, weed out the fraud, the bad customers while targeting good business customers, promising markets and cross selling. So this data mining helps the organization to become to achieve their goal in a very effective way and efficient way. This data mining helps each and every sectors of the today's life, that with this data mining all the data can be collect from the different sources and for their different purposes. So I think from this topic I think from this lecture you will get the topic of the data.